this part of the video. We are doing it at this angle because we're trying to protect our phones out here, because you know, meant to be hectic. It's not even a joke, okay? But anyway, so I want to talk about the importance of driving at a very, very young age. It is so important. It is inyanzeleko uba uqhube imoto, period, point blank. And why? I'm gonna tell you a little backstory of myself. So, because you know, I am an alien in South Africa, my process of getting my drivers was really long. I most recently celebrated, you know, my 1-year anniversary of driving. I remember I passed my driving license after the 7th try, and my goodness, it felt super amazing. The wait and the journey and the trials and the tribulations. I would not even trade that journey and opportunity for anything, because that was what was needed. So I recently celebrated it. It's 2020 now, the year of coronavirus, coronavirus, and it did almost like a Beyonce, but no, that was 11th October 2019. That was a beautiful time. The backstory of mine was I had to first get a learner's. Everybody has to get a learner's. After my learner's, I was like, hey, listen, I passed on the first try. I'm gonna do this driving thing, okay? I applied for my practical driving license, and then ghel wafela very dismally. Like, there was no square root out of 50 that could say you got 7 out of 50. No, babes, you got a 0 out of 50. And where I passed out, those people were strict, and it was so understandable, and I'm so thankful for that. But I passed, and I remember the times with my driving instructor. I affectionately call him Uncle T, Malume T, and he would always tell me, okay, Sissy, come, let's go now. Okay, Sissy, how? Handbrake up, neutral, first gear. That is what you're supposed to be doing. Why are you having a hesitant? Why are you just, your mind is all over the place. Focus on your stop. I remember how he would, he was very patient, because my damn ass needed 300 lessons. But, they always advise you, okay, do a 10-day package. That's when you'll know. But honey, my ass did a 10-day package. I still did not know what the hell was going on. My ass was confident enough to be like, I'm gonna pass this, even though I've been doing shit on the damn trials. And when I went to go in for my first driving practical and pass out, yo, girl was rocking. I got Crocs, or no, it wasn't Crocs. I got this nice pair of sandals, honey, and I was waving my learners like ain't nobody business. Ooh, what did that driving pass out not do to me? It did the most. And the first time that I failed was I hit a pole doing this parallel parking. I hit a pole and I did parallel parking, and my ass thought I didn't hit any pole. Me, I was continuing. That driving moderator instructor was like, hey, Miguel, stop the car, please sign here. You failed by touching the pole. Please sign here. Bye bye. And I was like, oh, sadness, absolute sadness. I went home and I cried. I fucking cried. I cried. Yo, ndakhala kanjani. And I didn't even tell my parents that I was doing my learners, no, my drivers. I told my parents after I failed my first driving pass out, and then they were like, how the hell, when did you get your learners? How, when, who, what? After that, the first like first fail, obviously you're discouraged. I told myself I need to take accountability and responsibility for what the hell is going to happen to me regarding my drivers. Do I really want to have my drivers? And that is exactly what I did. I continually failed. The third try, I was so used to failing. I was like, you know what? Now I gotta push. I gotta push for sure. And every time I thought that I could pass, was not a pass at all. Whew. I'm really thankful that God had put me in that position, and He made the process so amazing that it was ordained by Ngizopasa on the 11th of October 2019. And the people there, they were so used to me failing. They were like, you again. And that low-key hurt. But I kept on doing it because I saw the importance of driving. I now get to drive my mom around. I get to do errands for my family if needs be with a bakkie. Can you believe it or not? And story be told, I learned how to drive by driving my dad's bakkie. My dad would let all his girls drive his bakkie, and he'll be very strict on us if we would have everything, like if we would do like the smallest of inch of wrong, and he'll be like, he would do that. And now I realize why he did that. It led to me having a driver's. And not only do I run errands, I feel so light when I know that I can drive, because now it takes sometimes you know, it takes advice, it's amazing, but sometimes just so now I can drive my mom around if needs be. If she needs to go collect her stock for a shop, I drive her around and she can get her stock. I'm like, what's good? I know when you get that confidence and you're like, indicate right, indicate left. You know, it brings joy to me that I know that I can drive my family around. I can drive myself around. If it is the fact that I have to go somewhere and I need to be back, and I do not trust Ubers or Bolts. I don't. I drive myself. And my initial thought is, listen, I'm gonna drive to just have radio banging in the background. Metro FM is where it's at. 5 FM, Hlobo Wenene, Lesedi FM. I am there. We just need that. I just need that. And I never knew how, you know, the journey would be, and I'm very thankful. What I discovered about driving as a female, as a woman driver, as a black driver, your ass gets discriminated for sure, because my ass was. As a woman driver, you also experience this type of look when they see you driving a big ass car, and then it just does not seem normal. Doesn't seem normal to them that you're driving a big ass bakkie. So then number 2 is that when you're driving, people are looking at me, so I was trying to, you know, when you're driving as a woman, you're so cautious of everything, because I'm a learner, and you're so cautious of everything that you're doing, how you're indicating, how you're stopping, how you parallel park, how you reverse, how do you park the car, honey? Okay, you are so cautious of how you drive, and it's so important, and nobody should take that away from you and be like, yo, you slow. I take my time parking, because that's what my driving instructor say. You know, don't worry about other people, don't worry about another person. Park the car, because your ass needs time. And listen, I make love to the parking until I park correctly. And also, when you're driving as a female, men tend to be very impatient. I swear to you, men are the most impatient drivers I've ever seen. Women, yeah, some of us are, but we are cautious. We got our seatbelts on, even if we're not learners. We got our seatbelts on, or we're driving at the recommended speed. If we're driving fast, I've never seen a woman driving very fast. We're driving at reasonable speeds. We are doing our rear view mirrors and our mirror, and and then we turn. You know what I'm saying? As a woman driver, what else do I face? You can't hate me. Stop. Period. No. Men are very impatient drivers. Yeah. And also, when we're driving, we all need to be responsible, because dead ass believe your ass is not only driving for yourself, but you're driving for other people. So I've had the traffic police stop me because I drove an automatic car, and they were like, I was a small chick driving a big ass car. What? And I drive code 8, by the way. How is that possible? And they stopped me because they were suspicious, and I gave them, honey, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, let me just take that out for you. Okay, let me just, this what you want? This what you need? I give it to you. Okay. I'm very proud of it. Amongst all the cars that I have, driving license, I'm very proud of it. That is the only car that I'm so proud of. All in all, being a female driver is the best thing you could ever do for yourself. If you do not have, I'm not saying okay, funeka uqhube nyanzeleko. Bitch, that okay, nyanzeleko ba uqhube. The fuck? You got. I don't like to be driven by other people. I'd rather drive myself. Right as of now, I don't have a car. You know else? Do you have me? I don't have a car. I'd like a car. As of now, I don't have a car, but hopefully I can. Hopefully I will. I shall have a car. Thank you. I shall have a car. And it's really nice, you know, while bump out with your friends in the car, you know. There's so much added responsibility with driving. Or when you are the one that is driving and you lessen the load off, trust and believe you are the one who's going to be driving everybody everywhere at any given moment. When my dad found out that I passed, when I told him that I passed my learners and I'm doing my drivers after the first try, he was dead as surprised, because he never thought I would actually, not that he didn't think that I would, but it came so sudden and I was very young. I am very young. So he encouraged all of the girls to drive at a very young age. Driving a bakkie, let me be specific, a Kia bakkie, driving Kia bakkies. And all our lives we had bakkies, would be surrounded by bakkies, and he would drive us around and he would make us drive those bakkies. And now we see the reason. I see the reason soon enough, you know. Hopefully my sister can drive, because now she can lessen the load, and then, you know, at least 4 people in the family must know how to drive, not a sign. So yeah, drive. Make sure that you know how to drive, and don't be discouraged of the fails that you're gonna get, because trust and believe me, it is meant for you. It is meant that you fail and think, and at the end result you see how amazing it feels to pass. So yeah, anyway, it is gone. Now we're waiting on people to arrive. Hopefully they shall arrive. Ooh, sun-kissed baby, honey, do you see that glow? My glow did not pass me, that's for sure. But thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, like, comment, share, watch, obsess over. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you some other time, or in the next one, or in my next video. Bye.